turn. Beautiful. Om Hari Om. 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 Gokula Gopala Haribol, Gopala, Gopala Haribol, Gopala, Gopala Haribol, Gopala, Gopala Haribol. Everyone, Gopala, Gopala Haribol, 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 Gopala, Gopala Haribol. Everyone, Gopala, Gopala Haribol, 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 Gopala, Gopala Haribol. Your turn. Gopala, Gopala Haribol, Gopala, Gopala Haribol, Gopala, Gopala Haribol, Gopala, Gopala Haribol. Sing along. Gopala, Gopala Haribol, 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 Gopala, Gopala Haribol. One more. Gopala, Gopala Haribol, Gopala, Gopala Haribol, Gopala, Gopala Haribol, Gopala, Gopala Haribol. Oh, Hari Om. Oh, Hari Om. two more all together. Oh, Hari Om. Om, Hari Om. Om, Hari Om. Om, Hari Om. All right, thank you so much, everyone. So we are now going to have a bit of mindfulness practice, right? And then Goranga breath meditation, which is quite nice and easy, yet very potent and effective way to meditate. So without further ado, please sit very comfy and relax and gently close your eyes. Shoulders back, heads upright. And try to feel the gravity pulling down your body, anchoring your body into earth. And now we are going to start by focusing on our breath. Breath is a wonderful gift. The moment we stop breathing, we have to actually leave this body. Our mind by nature tends to avoid present moment and to take us either to the past or future. And because whenever you face it, breathing is there, as long as the person's living, of course. Starting to focus on our breath allows us to get a feel of present moment. That is why in pre-meditation here we would like to focus on our breath. So let us have a couple of deep breaths in and out, and we want to make some observations, right? So first of all, we tend to inhale through the nose because nose filters the air, and because there is a subtle energy chakra at the back of our nasal cavity, and by inhaling through our nose, we are able to absorb subtle energy in air, also called chi or prana. So the observation we want to make is, when inhaling, just try to feel the cool air touching the opening of your nostril, entering into your nostril, your airways, and getting into your lung, expanding it like a balloon. And when exhaling, just see how your chest and belly contract as a result of the air exiting your lung, finding its way to your airway and nostril, and the warm air touching the opening of your nostril when exiting your body. So let us have a couple of deep breaths in and out and make this observation, okay? Inhaling and exhaling. Wonderful. One more time. Inhaling and exhaling. Excellent. So what we did so far was a bit of pre-meditation to focus our attention from several different things onto one thing, which was our breath. Now we want to turn our practice into a full meditation practice by adding yoga sound or yoga mantra, Gauranga. Gauranga mantra has 4 syllables, Go, Ra, Anga. And it means the golden Lord of love. So in saying it, we are going to seek yoga. Yoga means, Sanskrit word yoga means seeking union in love with our spiritual source. So we are all going to take deep breath in, and on the exhale we say Gauranga. Let's do it all together. Deep breath in. Gauranga. Two more. Gauranga. Last one. Keep your eyes closed and let the mantra resonate in your mind and heart, and to cleanse your mind and heart from any negative thoughts or feelings you might be holding there. We now do a bit of Gauranga meditation on guitar now. We start by something called attentive listening. which means just to fully listen and immerse in the transcendental yoga sound, and then we sing along. Go Ra Anga Go Ra Anga Go Ra Anga Go Ra Anga Gora Anga Gora Anga Gora Anga. Let's sing along, please. Gora Anga Gora Anga Gora Anga Gora Anga Gora Anga Gora Anga Gora Anga. Two more. Gora Anga Gora Anga. Alright guys, please bring your focus back to the room and where you are sitting. And now if you like, you can gently open your eyes and probably putting your palm together, creating some nice warmth and massaging your face. Alright, thank you so much everyone. See, in the morning when we wake up is the moment where all the negative thoughts might be attacking us. For me, especially on Monday, that's the worst day of the week. And what you can do to immediately stop all negative thoughts is just to do a couple of minutes of Gauranga breath meditation, for which you need no help, no device, nothing, right? So just take deep breath in and say Gauranga, and something like what we did earlier, you know. Gauranga. Simple as that. Just do a couple of minutes of that. That's the best start to your day. And one announcement before I leave, we have a retreat happening this September, I think from 13th to 17th of September, to 12th to 15th of September, yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we've got our dear friend Acharya Das visiting us from New Zealand. He's amazing, and last time he was here was 7 years ago. So this is not some opportunity that happens every year. And there are only 40 spots to take, and some are already gone. So if you would like to register, please come and approach one of us, and we send you the link to register. There will be full 4 days of yoga, meditation, yoga wisdom to discover your purpose in life, vegetarian lunch, dinner, breakfast, everything's included, and price is quite reasonable. So if you would like to register, let us know. That's quite an amazing opportunity. And yeah, I would like to invite my dear friend Tadat Manadas to come and give us a talk on yoga wisdom. Thanks everyone. Haribol. Namaste.
Hi guys, nice to see you. Another Sunday at Gokula House, a few new faces. So this is a part of the evening where we talk a little bit on yoga wisdom. You know, sometimes people may have something they ask if it can be spoken about, and maybe a question or some topic in spiritual life that maybe you know, you have a couple of questions on. So I'll give you 30 seconds or so. I'm just going to pay my respects to my spiritual master while you, if you have a question, just think about it and feel free to ask. There's no silly question in spiritual life, yeah. So feel free to ask. Okay. Anyone have anything they want to talk about, or any topic, any question? Rita. How does the soul grow? Well, if we think of growth in the material sense, it doesn't. We're always the same. In the Bhagavad Gita, for example, which was sung over 5,000 years ago, a very detailed description of the soul is given. And you have qualities. If you mean growth, if you mean on the spiritual sense, there's actually nothing that changes with the soul. What happens with each individual living being? Well, first of all, for new people, we'll just establish a little bit. When we talk about soul, what do we mean? We mean the Atma, or the Jiva Atma specifically. You, that's you, the eternal conscious living entity using whatever body you may find yourself in. Male, female, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because that body you have on, regardless of how you identify it, is not you. The body you have on is simply a temporary arrangement by material nature and is given according to your past actions and your past desires. We get to travel in the material atmosphere on what is called samsara, the wheel of birth, disease, old age and death. So upon leaving a body, we call this death, but it doesn't mean you cease to exist. You're carried into your next situation by your desires and your actions, karma. So actually the soul requires no growth. The soul, you are always who you are. But what happens in association with the material energy, we become covered. Kind of like, sometimes the analogy is given like a precious stone, becomes covered by dirt. So our material desires create different coverings over us. The primary coverings we find ourselves under are the body itself, the 8 basic material elements, earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And these elements intermix, and there's an aggregate total of 26 elements that form the material body we have on. But that body is not you. It's simply a temporary situation you find yourself in. Also, the subtle body is there. This is known as the mind, the intelligence, and the false ego. The false ego is that within us that makes us think we are the body we're living in. If I'm in a female body, I'm thinking I'm a female. If I'm a male body, I'm thinking I'm a male. Whatever. But the fact is you're not. I'm no more a male than those of you in female bodies of females. We're the eternal spark of life, temporary using the material bodies we have. So as far as your question, as the growth of the soul, actually there is no growth of the soul. We're eternally the same. But we become covered by different situations we create or find ourselves in under the material energy, this material energy. And oftentimes our coverings can be caused by other living entities, influencing us, by the natural situations we find ourselves in. We may act in a certain way to protect ourselves. But it's all illusion, in a sense. It's called illusion in yoga because everything we experience here is temporary. It has a beginning, it has an end. So therefore it's considered like a type of illusion. It's real when you're in it. There's no doubt, I mean, this is matter here, this is matter. It's all there. And you are here, I'm here. But it's a temporary situation. In 70, 80 years' time, none of us will be here. We'll be somewhere else. But you'll still be existing. But the thing is, where will I exist? And as far as growth of the soul is concerned, that where you exist is determined by how you act now. We all have freedom to act in any way we want to. This freedom is based on love. The supreme connection is one of love. And because it is love, we're given free and full opportunity to act independently. Like, for example, today I was dealing with my 20-year-old son. who unfortunately has a bit of an addiction to gaming and all that sort of stuff. And the understanding is that, mate, you're free to live your life how you want to. It's none of my business at this point. I've done my bit. You've grown up and you've chosen this path. I'm free to also say I don't recommend this path, but I cannot force you to act how I want you to act. That is fanaticism. That is crazy. That is not love, you know. Love is understanding that each of us, each of those around me are individuals and they're free to act however they want to. And it's none of my damn business. You can feel sad, you can feel sorry, but ultimately it's their choice, right? What's that old saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And it's true. You can offer a person the best advice you have, but it's their freedom to take it or reject it, right? So in this world, we get a little glimpse of it. Even in the material atmosphere, we get a glimpse of this situation where we're free to act in any way we want to, right? So growth of the soul can be based on the living being or the spirit soul pursuing a spiritual path that reveals to them their real nature as an eternal spark of life in a temporary situation. So that process could be called growth in a sense. So in yoga, we have different principles at work here. Like, for example, the beginning of yoga practice, we should try and understand actually our identity. Who am I? What am I? What is my essence? Yeah? And I'll go through it very quickly because I know some of you are already totally aware of this, but it should never tire you to hear it. In the Bhagavad Gita, clearly given, our situation is that we're eternal. There's never a time when you have not existed. There was never a time in the past you did not exist. There will never be a time in the future when you cease to exist. You, the spirit soul, you cannot be burned by fire. You cannot be moistened by water or withered by the wind. You are unbreakable. You are insoluble. You can be neither burned nor dried. This is your nature. It's not material. So in this world, we learn through the yoga system that there are two prime energies. You have material energy, which by itself is inert. It's just energy. But then you have life entering that energy. So all of the bodies that I see in front of me are bodies under the influence of life, a living being. You're all separate living entities. And if you go further, you look at your own body, you'll see the cellular level. Every cell is another living entity. Each and every one of our bodies is like a whole universe in itself. You know this, right? You got all kinds of creatures making your body up. Yeah, from worms to you may not like to hear it, but it's true. Bacteria, cells, everything. There's life everywhere. It's just teeming. Yeah, but they're all under different influences according to their past actions. In their past, they're placed under different conditions, different awarenesses. Yeah. It's described if we're lucky enough in the material world to get a human birth, then it's a great fortune, because with the human birth of life, the living entity gets a chance to inquire, the question mark, who am I? What is this? Is there anything else? Whereas in the lower conditions of life, that is not available. You're just simply going along for a ride. It's like a dream state almost. So how do we know? Because it's there. It's there in yoga, in the yoga wisdom. Yeah. The texts are there. The Vedic texts are there, Shastra. So we take it from authority. It's not a question of blind belief or anything. It's after a while when you start on the practice of yoga and the realization of self becomes a reality, that when you start thinking about yourself, you don't see yourself as just the body you have on. You see that actually this body is a machine, not unlike my car, and I'm in it and I'm driving it around. And if I keep my consciousness just in this material platform, then there is no growth spiritually, as you're asking. There is no growth spiritually. You're just simply a slave to your mind, your senses, your body. Whatever the senses are wanting to link up to, yeah, that'll make me happy, that'll make me happy. You have your tongue, your nose, your eyes, your ears, your sense of touch, and they're all pulling. They're all pulling. Let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy this. This will make you happy. And in you go. But at the end of the day, what happens? It's another mirage. You just come out with a mouthful of dust. I don't know about you, but I can only eat 2 Magnum ice creams at the most. Even though they promise it'll make me happy. I know it won't. And then I got to worry about the zits the next day and the sugar rush coming down, the headache, because my body's old now. I might not even make 2 Magnum ice creams. 1 would probably be enough. But yet my tongue told me. So in yoga, what we have to come to is that point of understanding. Who's in control in here? My senses that are calling out to unite with these various sense objects, or me? No, my senses are there to serve me. I am not their servant. My mind is there to serve me. I am not the mind's servant. You understand? So the difference between a spiritually advanced person and a materialistic person is that simple. A person absorbed in material nature simply serves the senses and the mind. They're a slave to it. And that's okay. That's what they want. Fine. And a spiritually inclined person will be one who is endeavoring to place the mind and the senses under their control. And that's fine. That's what they want. It's not that one's better than another. In a sense, we all have that freedom to be in whatever position we want to. Our canvassing is for the spiritual side, naturally, because we follow yoga. We follow the yoga principle. And we know that the material energy alone cannot make me happy. It will not satisfy me completely. No matter how many Magnum ice creams I get, I'm not going to get satisfied. Have a whole freezer full of the damn things, and they're not going to make me satisfied. And that's the nature of material energy. It holds a promise of happiness, but it's actually a lie. In the Bhagavad Gita, for example, it's pointed out very clearly by Krishna. He's saying, your happiness and distress will come of their own accord, and you don't have to seek out either. You understand that? It's a really nice thing to know. So it means that you don't have to over-endeavor to chase sensual happiness or any you're going to get happiness and distress of their own accord, according to your karma, according to your past actions. This happens. Like a lot of times, I don't know about you, but a couple of times in my life I've experienced an intense material enjoyment, and then because it was so pleasurable, I went to chase it again, but the chase itself was simply misery. I couldn't duplicate it. And I'm just frustrated because I couldn't duplicate it. And even when I got it the second time, it wasn't as good. So that's the nature of material energy. It doesn't quite satisfy you. It will give you some pleasure, there's no doubt. But it's such a small pleasure. It's compared with, like, on the ocean, on the beach, you may see the footprint of an animal. Maybe horses were galloped up and down the beach, so there's a hoof print with a bit of water in there. That's considered like material pleasure. Okay, there's a little bit there. It's, and then all you have to do is lift your eyes and you'll see the vast ocean. And that's comparable to the spiritual pleasure that you're meant to be tasting constantly. There's no comparison, is there? I mean, the ocean and the little hoof print full of ocean water. So what we canvass for is that you go for the big picture. And the way you do it is very simple. Your connection with the divine is your birthright. And it doesn't matter who we are, what culture we're coming from. It doesn't matter. It's inconsequential. The growth of the soul is when she is able to again unite in love with the Supreme Soul. It's that simple. And how does one do this? Well, the Supreme Soul appears as sound, vibration, yoga sound. The Absolute Truth is described as omnipotent. It means that there's not one part that is any more potent than another part. So the name of the Supreme is not different than the form of the Supreme, is not different than the words about the Supreme. It's all equally potent. But specifically in this age we're living in, at this particular time frame, Lord Chaitanya has appeared to tell us or show us that in this age we're living in, this particular age where there are so many distractions. You're trying to sit down peacefully to reflect on who you are, your spiritual values. And the damn phone rings, or, someone knocks on the door, or something will rather happen. There's always distractions everywhere. The kids run in. It's just endless, whatever it may be. The dog next door starts barking, and so your mind's, shut up. You know what I'm saying? So, very difficult in this age to keep our mind focused on the divine. So, because it is so difficult, then it's described the easiest process is given. And that's simply to chant. Chant the names of the Lord. Lord Chaitanya is saying, "Oh my Lord, you have hundreds and millions of names, like Gopala, Govinda, Allah, Jehovah." There's no sectarianism in this. There's only one supreme cause of all causes, appearing in different cultures and different times in history according to the people, and revealing either in greater or lesser degrees. Yeah. There's only one supreme cause of all causes. It's not there's many gods in the sky fighting for our loyalty. That's a silly, very small consciousness to have. So we're advised for spiritual growth. It's more like spiritual redevelopment, uncovering the layers of material attachment that keep us from the divine. Yeah, you understand? It's kind of like cleaning the dirt off to get to a diamond. It may take a while. You may have to get an electrical, the wire brush thing, getting the rock off the diamond. It can be a trip. Get down to the basic diamond, the jewel. So the analogy there is that the spirit soul in this world, she's covered by all this material muck in the form of greed, anger, whatever form it takes, lust, envy. And they're all qualities that none of us really like because they keep us from love. We become envious of someone because of, I don't know what, their wealth, their good looks. It's just silly. It's very childish. So because it is so difficult to control it by ourselves, And in actual fact, the material energy is far stronger than any of us. Material energy is governed by what is called Maya or illusion. And Maya is extremely powerful. So by myself, I cannot fight this. But so I take on something greater than Maya. I take Maya's boss on board, the Supreme. So I chant, Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohan, Krishna Rama, Allah Jehovah. Doesn't matter whatever culture I'm coming from. We take these sounds very seriously. And it's not about joining anything or quitting anything you may already belong to. It's simply about finding that space in your own life. If you want that spiritual growth, you go to that core, that temple within yourself, that private place. And within the core of your own being and the core of your own heart and mind, you surrender yourself to the divine. You know, however you do it may vary according to our position in life. It may vary, but a really basic concept would be to recognize that by myself it is very difficult. I cannot do this alone, Lord. I actually need help. I need your mercy upon me. And please allow me to chant your names, chant your glories. And these alone will give me the strength and the wisdom to grow myself spiritually. It will uncover what is already there. It's just been covered over by all the material muck. The soul already knows all of these things we're speaking of. It's just that under the influence of material energy we forget. We become dull. So the chanting is kind of like a buffing cloth in a sense. It wipes away all the muck that covers us. There's no question of belief or not belief in it. It just simply is. I'm always using one analogy in regard to this, and that's that, you know, now winter's coming, we get plenty of cold mornings. But if you have a house or you're living in a place where you can sit in the cold morning and feel the warmth of the sun coming through the window, you don't have to believe it or not believe it. You just know if you sit there, your body's going to get warm. Now it's the same with chanting the names of the Lord. If you apply them in your life, in the privacy of your own heart and mind, then there is an effect, if of and by themselves. You don't have to believe anything. You don't have to not believe anything. It simply happens. Because they're all powerful. They're omnipotent. So Lord Chaitanya is saying, oh my Lord, you have hundreds of millions of names. And each and every one of them is invested with all of your transcendental energies. There's not even any hard and fast rules for chanting your names. Out of your kindness, you enable us to easily approach you via your holy names. And then he puts himself as one of us. He says, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction to them. And so, you know, we reach that point in our life. He also gives the mood for chanting. One can chant the holy names of the Lord in a humble state of mind, feeling oneself to be lower than the straw in the street, devoid of all sense of false prestige, more tolerant than a tree, ready to offer all respects to others and not desiring any respect in return. In such a humble state of mind, one can chant the holy names of the Lord constantly. Right? So information is given to us on how to adopt this extremely simple process. I mean, how simple, like Amir was saying, how simple is it just to wake up in the morning and say Gauranga a couple of times? You know, How hard is that? And depending on what part of the planet you live on, you may want to say something else. You know, you may say Jehovah or Eloi, Yaba, Alala. There's no problem. They're all names of the divine. They all describe different qualities of the absolute truth. Yeah. So, is this okay? I mean, I'm trying to do the hard sell to you guys. But it's a very simple, so for spiritual growth, chant the holy names. You'll get spiritual growth for sure, guaranteed. In fact, I challenge you to do it. All right, we're reaching the end. They're going to start bringing some food out in a little while, so I like to finish with a little bit of chanting before we eat. Any questions before we go on? Is this okay? Yeah. Yes.
With the darker thoughts, what the chap was saying before, suggest chanting the names of the gods. Do you look at the darker thoughts, or what do you?
You see them for what they are. You know, if you look at your mind, if you understand your mind, maybe the bank of a river. Imagine you're sitting on the bank of a river, and it's gently flowing. And what happens with the mind is that all kinds of things will go past you. You're looking at the bank of the river, and different things are floating down. Like different thoughts will come down. Good thoughts, bad thoughts, thoughts about specific things. But you're detached from them. You can look at them like a witness. You see the bad thought come in, okay? But you see the bad thought go out. You see a good thought come in, you see a good thought go out. For a self-realized soul, there are good and bad thoughts. The mind was still there. The senses are still there. It's not like a spiritually advanced person is able to, control everything, by, it's that their attention is somewhere else. The secret is this. When your attention is on the divine, then nothing in this material world will actually hassle you that much. It's that simple. Yeah. So how do I put my attention on the divine? We're saying, chant, just chant. And what happens is that the more you chant, you will start experiencing these shifts occurring within me, within my heart and my mind. I'm thinking of things differently, perhaps. Or sometimes, something that was hassling you a lot will not be hassling you so much anymore. Everyone's different. There's no, we're all individuals. We all go through our different crap. Really. Everyone has problems. Everyone has problems under the material energy. No one is free. No, yeah. So if your mind comes in with dark thoughts, oh, you're back. It's like a I don't know, it's like a smelly dog who's walked into your house. Let's give you a wash. And then you start chanting. You understand? So don't run away. Don't try and force. Just recognize, okay, that's there. But I'm not it. I'm detached from that. And this goes for any thoughts that comes into the mind, really. It doesn't mean to say you stop functioning in this world. You must function. You must work. You must do things. You must, and yeah, sometimes you must even. It's not so much judging, but you have to assess the situation you're in. I mean, I won't go and live. For example, I won't go and live in a house of drug addicts because I know what will happen. I'll probably, after 6 months, I might be one myself because their influence is there. You understand? So no, I'll protect myself. I'm not judging them. But I don't have to live with them, I wish them well. I hope they start chanting and get over it, because it's not real. It's an illusion, You understand? So it's how you get the intelligence on how to deal with things, from within, from the Supreme. All right, I think they want to bring the food out. We're going to have to stop, but is that okay? Okay. Okay. Oh, I was wondering why this guitar was so funny. It's not mine. All right, we'll just chant a little bit while they bring the food out. Gopala Govindarama Madana Mohana Gopala Govindarama Madana Mohana Gopala Govindarama Madana Mohana Gopala Govindarama Madana Mohana Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gopala Govindarama Madana Mohana Haribol, guys. Thank you. Let's get with this eating, and at about 6:30 we'll return to chanting. It'll go through to about 8 o'clock, so for about an hour and a half there'll be chanting by a couple of different people. Thank you very much. Haribol.
Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana, Govinda, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radha Govinda, Radha Gopala, Govinda, Radha Gopala, Radha Govinda, Radha Radha Govinda, Radha Gopala, 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 Radha Govinda, Radha Gopala. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, before I forget, please thank Rupa for a beautiful dinner tonight. Very special. And Prana, where's she? Prana did dessert. We've always got 2 chefs on, one for dessert, one for... Thanks, guys. And just another, I think some of you here earlier when Amir made the announcement, we've got just kind of letting people know that have chanted. Even some of you have just come here for the first time, I think, tonight, and just chanted a little bit. And if you like what we do, if you like this kind of meditation, then just want to let people know that we're having a retreat in September, 4-day retreat up in Healesville. I think everybody would know Healesville, and it's going to go from a Thursday till a Sunday. So we're trying to give people as much notice as possible, so you can, take those 2 days off work or whatever. And so yeah, it's going to be if you can remember, if you can remember it, Thursday the 12th till Sunday the 15th of September in Healesville. And if you think you're interested, maybe, at the end of tonight, just either come and see me or Rupa over there playing the bass, and, talk to us, let us know that you'd be interested to go to this retreat. And it's going to be a very special time. We've got a special guest friend of ours from New Zealand, Acharya-das, coming over, and he's going to be giving some nice talks and chanting. So it's going to be a pretty good weekend. So there's only 40 spots. So if you think you'd like to come, please don't leave it too late. Just get onto it. Okay. I'm just going to do one more chant, and then we're going to have Tad's going to come back and do a little bit. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, 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 Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana Govinda Rama Dana Mohana Gopala 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 Govinda Rama Dana Mohana Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Gopala 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 Govinda 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, namaste. Thank you, everybody. And now we're going to have Tanamagas.
How do you get out of this? Yeah, thank you. Thanks, man.
Said to you from home in the morning.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsiti Namine Namo Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Gaura Karuna Swarupaya Radhe Krishna Prastayate Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhattarinda Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Haribo. Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Hari Bol. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Hari Bol. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, 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 Hari Bol. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Chaitanya Nityananda. When we say Gauranga, it's the same Chaitanya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, also known as Gauranga, the golden avatar. Nityananda is the eternal brother of Lord Chaitanya, always going with him. Chaitanya Nityananda, Chaitanya Nityananda. Chaitanya Nityananda, Chaitanya Nityananda. Chaitanya Nityananda, 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 Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. 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 Chaitanya Nityananda, Chaitanya Nityananda. 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Radharani Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. Radharani Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol.
Radharani Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. Radharani Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Radharani Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. Radharani Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol.
Radharani Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. Radharani Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Radharani Shama Sundar Vrindavan Haribol Radharani Shama Sundar Vrindavan Haribol
Radharani Shama Sundar Vrindavan Haribol Radharani Shama Sundar Vrindavan Haribol
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Radharani Shama Sundar Vrindavan Haribol Radharani Shama Sundar Vrindavan Haribol
Radharani Shama Sundar Vrindavan Haribol. Radharani Shama Sundar Vrindavan Haribol.
Let's all chant. Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna
real quick little chant. I did this last week and someone was asking for it again, so what can we do? Gopala Govinda Rama Medana Mohana 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Hari Om, Om Hari Om, Om Hari Om, Om Hari Om. Om Hari Om, Om Hari Om, Om Hari Om, Om Hari Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribol. All right, folks. Thank you very much for coming and chanting. It's always fun to have more people to chant with. But you know what? You don't need anyone. You can do it yourself. You know. And kirtan is one or two. You know, two or more. I'm sorry, two or more people. Like you got a friend, you can chant with them. You know, or come and chant with us guys if you want to. You know. Unfortunately, there's nothing to join. You just come and chant with us, and that's it. We love having people coming and chanting. We love chanting. So feel free to come anytime, or chant in your own space, in your own life. But try and take chanting with you. Take it in your heart. Take it in your mind. Go with chanting, and you'll be safe. This world is not as powerful as the holy names. So if you take shelter in the holy names, all the onslaughts of this world diminish. Okay? You have to take my word. Try it. Just try it. Next time there's a bummer in your life, try and remember to chant. Don't reach for the Panadol. Or whatever takes your fancy. Yeah, reach for some chanting. Yeah. We're not trying to sell you something. We're trying to give something that's been given to us, and it's extremely effective. There's nothing more effective. All right, guys, thank you very much. And yeah, if you want to find out what's going on during the week, I think the timetable's up there and details about the retreat in September. All right, guys, thank you. Haribol, Krishna.